What's good, YouTube? You guys have left hundreds of questions, and in this video, I'm going to answer every single question you guys have ever left all in one go. I'm going to one-shot everything because I don't have enough time to just leave comments, but I figured I can still help you by just making a video and just going through everything. Spend an hour just going through everything and just making it in a video, and let's do it. So right here I have community, comments, published, I haven't responded, contains questions. I'm gonna scroll. Well, let's start from the top. So AirPod vendor by Abraham Conarat. Oh my god, I don't want to butcher the names, I'm sorry. Coronado 6266 AirPod vendors, right? So people that get AirPods get them off DHgate. Simple as that, bro. All you have to do is go to DHgate, look up AirPods, and there you go. No bullshit. I'm not even kidding. That's all you gotta do. All right. Next question. Do you use other platforms to sell? Not to be an ungrateful, but $4,000 in 90 days by Baked Cheese. So no, I don't use other platforms to sell. I sell everything through eBay. It's just very simple for me. I just snap pictures on my phone, post them up, sell them. But you're right, $4,000 in 90 days is not that impressive. But I don't really sell one-to-ones much anymore. The 4,000 in 90 days, I'm just selling just random inventory I have in my place. But I know it's not that impressive, but I only use eBay to sell one-on-ones, and I don't really do it that much anymore. I focus on selling sneakers. I sell sneakers full time, 24/7. I love sneakers. Let's go. Next question by Brock Prod. Are they actually trustworthy, and will the quality actually be one-to-one? Yes, they are trustworthy. I've been buying directly from China. And regarding the quality actually being one-on-one, there is obvious bad one-on-ones and good one-on-ones. It all depends on the research that you do, right? You have to do proper due diligence research and find the right one-to-one vendors. It's all online, all right? All the information is in Fashion Rep subreddits. All you have to do is do your own research. You know what I mean? It's all there. It's completely free. 2025, we got the internet. Everything is for free on the internet, right? It's all online. Just find it. You know what I mean? So I hope that helps. Next question. I don't know if you will see this, but the first AirPod you show, it says accessory silicone, makes me think you're only buying the case, not actual AirPods. Am I wrong, or how does it work? By Hydrix4113. Yeah, so here's the thing. Vendors can't actually say that they're selling replicas, or their listings will get taken down on eBay, right? So definitely make sure the thing you're buying is the product that you're looking for. Usually you can just DM the seller and they will confirm in private messages. But obvious, double check. So make sure you double check, but most of the case, they're just covering up. But I'm trying to think how can I help you? So what you can do is just DM the seller. If that's not an option, just go look for a listing that straight up say like this is an AirPod, you know what I mean? Or you could scroll down and read the description. Usually it's down there in the description. Ahmed Ali FO2EI. What about one-to-one sneakers? So I don't sell one-to-one sneakers. I sell legit sneakers. I resell real sneakers. But if you want one-to-one sneakers, again, it's all on the Fashion Rep subreddits. All you have to do is legit go to the Reddit, go to search bar, type in one-to-one, and then the sneaker that you want, and it's gonna pop up. I promise you, it's gonna show up. Just use the search bar. Next question by Wealthwise V6Z. Hi Terry, how about I live in Asia? Can I still access stadium goods? This is a tough question. I know that Stadium Goods is currently operating in the United States. I haven't heard of anyone outside of the United States being a consigner. But that doesn't mean you can't do it, right? I don't want to close the door on you. It's definitely possible. So I'll give you an example. There's this one guy I was talking to, and he lives in Australia, right? But he has friends in the United States. And what he does is that he buys shoes, like how we do, and then he sends it to his friend in the United States, and his friend sends it to Stadium Goods on his behalf for a fee, kind of like a party logistics. But he's just doing it as like a side hustle, you know? So it's if you're not in the country, you would just have to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to close the door on you, but it would work a lot better if you're in the United States. I hope that helps. Rip mine blocks. With the new tariffs in the United States, would any shipping amount be really expensive for reps? Okay, so this is a good. I believe that the tariffs and duty tax only apply to items over $800 or packages over $800 in valuation. So honestly, you can just ask ChatGPT, right? So if I pull up ChatGPT and I say the new US tariffs only affect over 800 or no? Oh, damn. Okay, so there we go. So you're gonna have to pay tariffs on any goods from China and Hong Kong, all right? So previously, packages under 800 was good to go. Now all shipments are subject to tariffs, unfortunately. So yes, the shipping amount will be pretty expensive, even more expensive, but that doesn't mean it's not doable. It's just going to be more expensive. Okay. Next question, Prod X NG46. Does it work in Switzerland? I don't find nothing for my country. Yes, it does work in Switzerland. Agents ship all around the world. You can order one-to-ones anywhere in the world. They'll get it to you. Where do I get vendors suppliers? By T Mahurin 1N. Okay, so this question was left on sell. So for T Mahurin, I recommend you watch the full guide to finding one-to-one reselling vendors for free video. Just watch that video and then you're gonna know. And if you still got questions, leave a comment and I'll do another video like this in the future. You guys loved the last one. So would the shipping to your door be expensive? Probably, yeah. How many days is a couple? Chino loves peace. So literally a couple is 2 days. But realistically, you can expect like 3 to 4 weeks when you're an agent. It does take a while, I'm not gonna lie. But it doesn't have to be that long. All you have to do is pay more money and you'll get it express shipped. You know, it's just like, what do? You want to get it fast or you want to get it for cheap? You know what I mean? Can someone confirm? Perk 3 times. My brother, I can confirm to you that I've personally have used this method, and that's the method I used to get one-to-ones. So I'm personally confirming for you, but you know, maybe someone out there will you as well. Okay, Crime Studio 647. Yo, do we ever take out the original shoebox it comes with when we send the shoes over to Stadium Goods? In Ultimate Beginner's Guide video. Okay, so the original shoebox, like the shoebox that the manufacturer makes with the shoe, bro, you have to send that to Stadium Goods, bro. You have to give that to Stadium Goods. So when you send the shoes, you have to send it with the shoebox. And then if you're asking about the shipping box, like the cardboard box that they use to ship the shoes to you, that you can reuse or you can use a different box. Like, it doesn't really matter. So to your question, do we take out the original shoebox? The answer is no. Can you please make a video about which vendors have the best shipping times for Spider? By Josh MYAHG6956. Okay, so what vendors have the best times? Okay, so I did make a video, the best vendors for Spider, and there isn't that many vendors for Spider, if we're gonna be honest. There's only like one good one, and then the one got taken down, and then but like, honestly, you don't need that video. Vendors ship, it's only gonna take a couple of days is what I'm trying to say. like from China to China. The vendors, your agent, China to China. It's only gonna take a couple days, bro. So your question really should be your best shipping times for each agent. And what I'm gonna say to that is that all agents are the same, bro. Like they all do the same thing. They all use the same carriers. It's either UPS, DHL, or like EMS or something. You know what I mean? They all use the same three carriers. Those carriers give the same rates to all the agents. So they're all the same, bro. I've been saying this so many times. It doesn't matter. They're all the same. Yo, I've recently started reselling. You have tips to get my channel rolling by Jay White Resells. Your channel, like your YouTube channel, just give value, bro. Just help people. Just give value, and people will appreciate that. Xanax P7 buy beater. Can you do a video on how to buy from Angel King? I'm like so confused. Okay, I'm not doing a video. I'm not gonna do a like walkthrough kind of video, bro, because I'm not trying to go to jail. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, click this, and you press this, and you do this. Like, you know how bad, bro? Like, but I would give you an idea of how to do it if I haven't already in my other videos. So it goes something like this. So when someone wants to buy one-to-ones in America, they would use an agent that basically gathers all the products in China and then sends it to their doorsteps, right? So that person would use an agent, and then they're gonna send Angel King's Taobao links to the agent. The agent is gonna buy the items from Angel King. It's gonna go into their warehouse, and then when it's in their warehouse, then you're gonna tell the agent, or wait, no. That person is gonna tell the agent, hey, send it to here at 800 John Street, Brooklyn, New York, 12053. You know what I mean? And bam, that's how you would, I mean, I gotta stop saying that's how you would do it. That's how someone would buy from Angel King. Kai Wen 23, how long does it usually take after purchasing from an agent to get the product on average? I'm going to just say like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. How do you on DHK by Nuri Feels Pain? Okay, so I'm gonna show you right here. You go to DHK.com. Oh my god. And then let's just look up AirPods, right? Because people keep saying you're getting the silicone case instead of the actual AirPods, but like literally, bro. Like let me just find, bro. Okay, it looks like just the case, bro. Here's what's crazy, right? They're advertising just the case, but then in the reviews it says amazing sound and pass verification. So it's probably not just the case. Okay, but I don't want to get too. So literally, you just look up what you want, bro, and you just buy it, bro. Okay. How do you let the customer know it's a rep on eBay? Question mark. Since eBay works in a way that you can't list it as replica, if you have a listing up and a buyer pays for your product, they have already bought the item without knowing it's a rep. Do you message them afterwards? How does that work since they already have paid? By Benjamin Henning. Okay, so you're going to let them know the rep in your description or your title. Yes, eBay has AI that picks up on it, but AI is AI. It's not that smart. It's smart, but it's not that smart. So you can always work around it, right? So that's all you gotta do, bro. And you can also message the buyer afterwards, but this is really bad because then the buyer's gonna get upset because you wasted their time and you didn't tell them beforehand. And then they're gonna be like, just cancel my order, bro. So you're gonna waste your time too. So it's a whole lot of wasted time and wasted effort. So just say it up front. Next question by It's a JCS Go. Does it pass StockX and Go? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. StockX and Go have good authentications, bro. No. What do you resell on? Because I don't know what. Okay, so for underscore dirts SX, I resell eBay. If you want to know exactly how I do it, just go to this video right here that I'm pointing at. how to sell one-on-ones in my channel. Red RB 1446. Is Pika better than spiders on CN fans? How is it better? Please answer, bro. What is CN fans? I don't even know. Oh, it's Pika better than the spiders on CN fans. I can't give you a definite answer. I don't even know what CN fans is. But according to my research on the subreddit, Pika is like the best vendor for spiders right now. Yeah. How long does DHgate takes the weeks? Are the agents free? Surprisingly, they are. I don't know. Maybe they take a fee somewhere, but yeah, it's free to sign up. It's free to use their services. They do have some like upsells. I think it's free. Okay, Sunny L YC6W. Well, is there a way to get the sneakers sent to Stadium Goods directly from the vendor? I'm in Canada, shipping to my house, and shipping to Stadium Goods in the US seems expensive on shipping fees. You're absolutely right, bro. It is going to be annoying to do that. And I wish there was a way to just drop ship it to Stadium Goods. But unfortunately, I haven't figured it out. If someone out there figures it out and like teaches me how, bro, I would be indebted to you. But here's the issue, right? That it's hard to get around. So the thing with sending sneakers to Stadium Goods, first you have to make a ticket so they know which shoes goes to which account. So you're gonna have to make a ticket, and then you're gonna have to somehow attach the ticket number to the shoe's shipment. So I don't really know how to do that. Like, how do you intercept the shipment and at the ticket number and reroute it to Stadium Goods? I don't know. Unless StockX is doing that for you, which they're probably not gonna do. I don't know how that's gonna work. Like, SG Isaac. Hi Terry, I had a which agent should I use when buying one-to-one? So the agent I used to use was Superbuy. I know there's like a dozen agents now. I have what the wave is nowadays, but honestly, bro, I say this again all the time. They're all the same, bro. They literally do the same thing. Okay? So just pick one and just roll it. Barlow's in the cut. Does anyone knows any plus size reps? That's a good one, bro. I have no idea. Yo, so if anyone watching this video has idea, bro, reply to Barlow's in the cut and help him out, bro. I got no idea. Crim Studios 647. How come on your other video of explaining how to sell one-on-ones you said not to use brand names, but here you're telling the opposite? Okay. If I ever did say to not use brand names, then I take it back, because when you're selling on eBay, bro, how can you sell something without telling people what you're selling? You know what I mean? You can't sell a Supreme shirt. You can't sell a Supreme shirt without saying it's a Supreme shirt. Like, people won't find it. You have to use the brand names. Like, it's just like common sense, you know, logical thinking. So if I ever use brand names, I'm sorry, I take that back. Definitely put the brand names in your listings. Do you know any good cologne vendors? All right, guys, I know a lot of you guys really want me to do a video on cologne vendors, but if I'm going to be straight up honest with you, I've never done cologne reselling, right? I've only stuck to clothing. I've done hoodies, pants, shirts, shoes, hats, accessories. I've done clothing, and it's worked like a charm. I've never gotten to cologne. But wait, here's the thing though. I've met somebody who's actually doing cologne reselling. All right, he's in my community and we've talked about it. And he's trying to switch, he's switching over and he's doing sneaker reselling, you know. But if you guys are interested, ask him to share his knowledge and share his value. But this depends if he's comfortable. If he says no, then that's the end of it. You know what I mean? I can't force someone to just start spilling. You know what I mean? So I know you guys really want this video, bro. I'm going to try to do something. I'm going to try to come up with something for y'all. But the thing is, I've never done it, right? So I don't want to just mislead people and just like Google some bullshit and just put it on the internet. Like it's just not right. It's not authentic. I don't feel good doing that, right? So I'm sorry, guys. I wish I had something for Cologne vendors for you guys, but maybe sometime in the future, something comes about. All right. Damn, y'all got questions. Oh my. Oh. It keeps going. Oh, we gonna be here for a while. All right. Carlos Bond V8V. Is it usually cheaper if you buy directly from the vendor straight to your house? Yes, it is. But the thing is, you can get scammed, right? So the vendors from China, they can scam you. So if you send them money, friends and family, they're gonna if they never ship the items, bro, there's nothing you can do about it, okay? So here's what I recommend. Always use the agent or send as a business payment on PayPal. Never send Zelle or friends and family or Cash App something that you can't get your money back. You know what I mean? Because you might get scammed, and then don't come to me and be like, "Yo, Terry, bro, you got me scammed," because I didn't get you scammed, bro. You got yourself scammed. Cassie Price 2589. Are there any agents that do debit instead of credit? Yes, I think so. I mean, I don't really think they discriminate. Money is money. They'll take it. I don't think it matters. Like they're gonna accept your payment if it's or credit. Jason Bourne. So this works. Yes, it works. I do it myself. It's David TV 682. How much is shipping to Germany? I'd probably say like $50, but it depends on your size. All right, Philo Jade. How much do the shipping usually be? Because like, what if you buy the items but you don't have enough to pay for shipping? Does your item stay in the warehouse until you're able to pay for shipping? Yes, it does, but then I know after like a certain time frame, they either return or they destroy it or they charge you or something or all the above, you know what I mean? So don't let it sit there, bro. If you can't pay for shipping, don't buy the item. Something bad gonna happen if you just buy an item and keep it in the China warehouse, bro. They are gonna get mad. Marty Kunim. Can you buy directly from Pika, like from WhatsApp? Yes, you can. And Jack 8443. Is there any method to find them cheaper or finding Cologne? Not that I know of. Maybe you just buy like on DHgate, but then the quality won't be the same. It won't be one-on-one quality. You know what I mean? Is CN fans safe, gang? Guys, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Nando Booty Bandit 6049. Man, what a name. What if they want me to pay with PayPal, but a brother's only 17 trying to hustle? You can use PayPal. I've used PayPal when I was 17. I think you're good, bro. You're most definitely good. Alex Turner 5790. How did you pull up that search bar in the beginning of the website? All right, guys, listen very carefully. On the Mac, you press Command F like that, and then on Windows, you press Control F. Does this work in UK? It does. It does. One-to-one, the one-to-one method that I use work in UK. Would this work in Australia? Okay, so for consignments, again, you would have to figure it out. There's a guy that I've spoken to that is also from Australia. And I'm not going to repeat the whole story again, but basically he got a 3PL. Yo, what's a loading balance? Default ELF 5690. Okay, so your loading balance is like your balance on the agent's website. You pay stuff with your loading balance. So the shipping, the products that you buy, everything, they will pull it out from your loading balance. So what you do is load up your balance with money. Like you put like $100, you can start stuff with the $100, and then eventually you can pay for shipping with the $100. Arian G6H. What about for iPhones? Okay, so for the method that I taught, one-to-one reselling video, fashion reps, it's mainly for clothes. It's not really for colognes or electronics. Electronics, definitely get it off DHgate. For clothes, fashion rep. For colognes, DHgate. All right, I know. Okay, so the most I know about colognes is that they're all from DHgate. Everything is off DHgate. All those videos you see online of people like flexing the cologne bottles and like they have like a shipment of like cologne bottles. DHgate, all the. Who is the Air Force One plug? Dude, by by Kalia Taylor. Okay, so a lot of people sell F1s. It might not be the best, but a lot of people sell it. Take the AirPods out. You can literally buy Air Force Ones off anybody in Fashion Reps. All you gotta do is just look it up in the search bar. Yeah. Or you can go on DHgate and you just want to skip right to it. Can I do this from Australia by Anon Harris? Yeah, you can do it from Australia. You just gotta get a 3PL. Duarte Diaz W6L. Yo, bro, for example, I got my CN fans link with my product and I pasted the super buy. Then I order it and the product costs like 20 bucks. How much is for this? Can you give me an idea? Okay, so you pretty much figured it out. Guess CN fan is like Taobao from Context Clues. And then to answer your question, the shipping is dependent on the weight and the size. So if I'm gonna guess you bought a hoodie for 20 bucks, the shipping is going to be probably like 30 bucks because it's just one item, not gonna be that big, but it's coming from China, bro. It's coming from overseas. It got to get across the pond. And then with the tariffs and everything, probably like 30 bucks. Movie short recaps for you. Just a question. I live in Panama and I want to start reselling. How will the super buy or any international shipping delivered to me through what or who? So I'm not too sure what carriers are in Panama, but to answer your question, it's either going to be like UPS, USP, FedEx, DHL, EMS, what else? Those are probably all the carriers. So it's going to be either one of those carriers and they're going to take it directly to your doorsteps. Gavin Hegel 3907. How much does shipping normally cost? Probably like 50 bucks. 50 bucks, yeah. I remember in like college, I got like a huge ass, bro. Like 10, probably like 5 hoodies, maybe like 2 shoes, crazy ass haul, and it can be like 100 bucks to ship, which is not that much. Probably like 150 fee. And then we're like maybe like 1,000, like 10%, you can say. BU8822. Where would I sell it and promote it? Carissa, check out the where to sell one-to-one video that I made. Where is it? How to sell one-to-one and find clients full no BS guide. All right, that's the video I would recommend to you. It's on my channel. Just search it up, and that will answer your question completely. Ego is VFX. Can we do bulk orders from these vendors? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I recommend just cut up a deal with the vendor on WeChat and then use an agent or PayPal invoice so you don't get scammed. When Cologne reselling by David DTR. Listen, bro, I know y'all really want the Cologne reselling video. I'm gonna ask my friend, all right? We're gonna see if we can cook something up. Andrew W, can you make a video on where and how you can actually resell? Yes. So again, what I said to Carissa, watch the one-to-one, how to sell one-to-ones, no guide video, and it will answer your questions. And then you have more, just leave a comment. Is there colognes? No. So the thing is, in the one-to-one reselling vendors, that one's mainly for clothes. Fashion Rep subreddit is mainly for clothes. If you want colognes, go on DHgate. Literally, everybody you know that has cologne gets it from a private supplier of DHgate. Okay? A private vendor or whatever you want to call it. And no matter how you want to cut the pie, bro, it's off DHgate. VVS 6592. What's the usual prices per 1 kilogram? Pro. Dude, I live in America. I don't even know what 1 kilogram is. Here, let me look it up. 1 kilogram is 2 pounds. Dude, probably like $5, bro. Like, the thing is, it's not linearly scaling. It's not a, how do you even say this? You got to pay an upfront cost and then it scales linearly per kilogram. So I really can't answer your question and give you a definite answer. Like the $5 thing, I just pulled in my butt. So I don't want to like, just take it with a grain of salt. Hyena Chanel, when getting the shipping labels, do you have to have a business account? No, you don't. Gabe 7132, how much does the international shipping normally cost? $50. Leonardus2288. E-man, honestly, you the GOAT, but do we need a private browser or does it not matter? It doesn't matter. Memes send. Have you tried selling on Vinted/Depop? No, I haven't. Just think eBay. AGP.resells. If I give a red light to an item, do they return my money as well? Yes, they do. They return the items for you and they return your money. Yeah, it's Astro. Y'all still selling one-to-one AirPods? I guess so. Jordan Gashka. W-Mans. And then you put me on. Is it only clothes though? What if I wanted to resell electronics? Yeah, Fashion Reps is mainly for clothes. If you want to sell electronics, go to DHgate. What's stopping the vendors from going into Reddit and just shouting themselves out as random people? Big Flexer 9076. That's a good question. There's nothing stopping them from doing that. Matter of fact, the vendors actually do that. They actually do that. They pretend to do a review on their own products and be like, "Oh yeah, it's so good." But here's the thing, people are not stupid. People know this. And then in the comments, usually when you scroll down, people are like, "Dude, you're the supplier. Like you're literally promoting your own product." You know what I mean? Like they call them out for it. So do your proper research and shouldn't have a problem. Vaughn Will 7650 Discord link. I don't have a Discord, but I have a school community. It's free. Consign Academy is completely free. Just check the link in the description or the comments and it should be there. Dante Maud. Can anyone show a gray denim tier shorts vendor? Brother, just look it up on the search bar and you'll probably find it. Is there any way to source brands like Stone Island for cheap? Top Stony on Fashion Reps subreddit. What do y'all sell it on? Does the product she's showing in the video pass StockX? I sell on eBay. I'm never going to try to sell on StockX. And I wouldn't recommend it to you either. And I wouldn't say it would pass. Okay, so this is a League of Legends, brother. I don't play League anymore, but thank you for sticking around. Kyle R7973. Can you talk more about one-to-one reselling products, not consignment, or actually reselling authentic stuff? Yeah, I know that you guys want to learn about one-to-one reselling and fuck consignment. You know what I mean? But like, I'm really trying to put you guys, bro, because consignment, stadium goods is where the money's at, bro. That's where the big boys are playing. Like one-to-one is cool, but you know, like it's getting old. You know, and it's not that scalable. But like, that's what you guys want, right? So I'm gonna do that content for you guys, but trying to put you on, you know what I mean? Trying to put you on. Stadium goods where the big boys at. Butt print. Can you make a video on about how you resell an item by putting it into an automated Shopify store? Okay, so you want me to drop ship ones in a Shopify store, bro? Dude, I don't want to do that, bro. I don't want to do that. Let's think about it, right? You open up a Shopify store, you put the products in, and then you have to market it. You gotta market it and be like, you gotta find someone to actually buy the replica off your Shopify site. Okay, and then let's say you found someone to buy it. Now you gotta have like an agent buy it for you and ship it to the customer, which is going to take a lot of manual work. It's going to take a lot of days. And the shipping fee is going to be crazy head crack because of the tariffs and everything. And you're only shipping one item overseas, bro. It's going to be a lot of money. So, bro, I would not even recommend that. Lord Jaquavius. How much shipping cost? $50. HYG Muzzy 5252. How do I buy in bulk? So you can just order bulk directly through the agent, or you can just chop up a deal with the vendor on WeChat and then do it all over PayPal invoice. There we go. Omni Milk. Everyone keeps saying you shouldn't scam people, but don't tell you exactly how to list the products. So what would you do? Hey, Omni Milk, good question. So what I would recommend to you is this resource. Where is it? Okay, let me find it for you. So I have a video called, where is it? How to resell on eBay without getting flagged or suspended. This is it right here. So watch this resource and leave another comment if you got more questions. How much for shipping? Is it expensive? Yes, 50 bucks. 50 bucks is just like the go-to number, I'd say, because it's always just within that range, you know. Electric dag. Is it illegal to no matter what, or specifically when they are listed as real? If I say there are one-to-ones explicitly, would it still be breaking the laws? It's illegal to sell reps no matter what. That's the thing. It really sucks, but that's just how it is. Counterfeits are illegal 1000%. So, guys, I couldn't say I would recommend you guys to do it, but a lot of you guys are already doing it, and I have knowledge and experience in this field, crazy as it is to admit. So I wouldn't recommend it. Yes, to answer your question, it's illegal. That's why I heavily push you one-to-one resellers to switch over to Stadium Goods consignments. You make a lot more money. It's legal and it's scalable. You can scale it to the fucking moon. You can scale it to $1 million plus, millions of dollars, guys. I'm literally trying to put you on, but you know. And the reason why this is because you have experience reselling. You have experience in commerce. You know how to buy and sell. You know how to source. You know how to market. You know what I mean? You have all these skills. You're just in the wrong market because it's illegal. That's the big issue. It's illegal. So there's an invisible glass ceiling that you got to break through, and you can't break through because it's illegal. So what I recommend is you take all your skills, all your skills, and bring it over to another market, a similar market that you would be a natural in, and you'll make a lot more money, and you're gonna be a lot more happier. Guys, I try to put you on, guys, but hey, see you on the other side. Close the back door. How do I get faster shipping times? All the vendors are from China. Yep, they're all from China. So if you want faster shipping times, it's simple. You just pay more money. But nobody wants to do that. You know what I mean? Oh, whoa. Prayer from Christ. Amen. Thank you. 99310. Can anyone verify these links work and which ones? Okay. Personally, I will vouch for fashion reps. Personally, bought off agents and used fashion reps as my guide, so I can verify that they work. If anyone's ever bought from the method that I gave away, let Johnny know, all right? Let Johnny know what you think. Silly King of Gospin. Is Superbuy trusted? Yeah, I trust Superbuy, but you know, change. So, I mean, I one-to-one in a while, so I'm sure there's newer, shinier agents. They're all the same pretty much. Borhi. How much the shipping cost in Superbuy? $50. Kyle R. Buell 7973. How do you make a Shopify site to sell my vendor links? Okay, so it's really easy. All you have to do is just open up a Shopify store with the $1 trial, open up a free trial, make digital products in your store, and then set up automation to send an email to fulfill the vendor links when someone buys. That's pretty much it, guys. That guy 720. Do you have link to Caesar? Yo, for the vendor links guy, if you guys really want me to make a video, I can, but you know, I wouldn't recommend it. Do you have the link to Caesar? Brother, he's in jail. They caught him. The feds caught him lacking. He's in jail, man. Resell God. Do they work with Canada? They do. Oh, you're talking about consignment? Yeah, you can do it. You need a 3PL though, I think, or something. Figure it out, probably. But as right now, Stadium Goods is out of United States. So if you're in the United States, it's a huge opportunity for you. Huge opportunity. J. Gore Dewett? Where are you getting your items from? From China, bro. The fashion reps. Check my other video. What's it called? One. Full guide to finding one-to-one vendors. Watch that one if you don't know. Does anyone have a UPA link for good quality Bape t-shirts? This is a good question. I personally don't, but Brandon Lewis Argon. All you have to do is go to Fashion Reps and go in the search bar and literally look it up like you left this comment. Just look up one-to-one Bape shirts. And I promise you it's going to show up, bro. I promise you. Razor SD. Hey man, I have $50 to my name and I have knowledge on resale. Do you know what I should start off with? Any tips? Probably buy like a Supreme shirt, bro. Supreme sells like hotcakes. People love Supreme. So if you have $50, bro, just buy some Supreme. Marker SS. But the AirPod says they're just cases. Are they just saying that so they don't look like reps? Bingo. You got it, bro. They're just saying that. Do you have any Moissanite watch and cologne vendors? I don't even know what that is, brother. But they're going to be on DHgate. If you want clothes, they're Fashion Reps. If you want anything else, DHgate. Nico Trides. When I click on promote your listing, dynamic ad rate button doesn't show up. What do I do and can people still see me listing? If dynamic ad rate doesn't pop up, the phone, try the website, try the app, right? Try everything. Sometimes it doesn't show up. I know what you're talking about. It doesn't show up, but then if I go onto a different platform like my computer, it'll show up. So what you can do is just contact eBay support and be like, what's going on? And they'll guide you in the right direction. And people can still see your listing. Okay. Just got sniped. I'm from Superbuy and I'm buying from Superbuy and it doesn't add any crazy fees for shipping. Does it secretly charge my card or something? No, bro. No, come on, bro. It's not that. Ali K. If a supplier on Fashion Rep comes up for Moncler, does that also mean that all their other stuff that they post, like chrome hearts or shoes, is also high quality and legit? No, it does not mean that, okay? So in every niche, like Moncler, Chrome Heart, Supreme, every brand niche, there is always going to be that top 1% vendor in that niche. So if you find a top 1% vendor in one brand, it doesn't mean they're the top 1% in another brand. How do you sell sneakers as reps? What do you say? Okay, I personally don't do that. But if you're going to do that, just say that they're high quality alternatives, that they're close to the original. Just like draw between, I'm saying, just, twist the words a little bit. Chat GPT, okay? The Method Man. Hey Terry, good video. Can you do a video on Depop drop shipping and how not to get banned on Depop? I can't do this video because I have notes on Depop and I'm not gonna pretend like I do. So I apologize, bro. I can't help. I can't help. So Sasa Timion, bro. I'm so sorry if I butchered that name, bro. What do you personally think will sell best? Supreme hoodies or denim tier hoodies? And is the shipping time the same if you're copying through agents or directly from the vendor? Okay, so I think Supreme hoodies will sell better. Their products, they sell all year round and they're never gonna go out of style, bro. People have been buying Supreme since I came out of the womb. And for shipping time, I think, okay, so the agent's gonna take longer because the vendor sent it to the agent and then the agent got to send it to you. There's a middleman. The agent's the middleman. But directly from the vendor, you cut out the middleman, so it's gonna be faster. Anisia 8414. How can you buy it? You have to use an agent. I go over how to use an agent in the video, so I would recommend just rewatching it. And then UXTRTX. Would you recommend to resell AirPods on Depop, not eBay? I can't recommend that because I've never done it before, so I would not recommend it. Okay, that's all the questions. Guys, you guys went crazy. Thank you. Thank you for commenting, guys, engaging. I love y'all boys. I love single one of y'all boys. And oh, I missed one. You know how to any USA vendors because of tariffs? By food grader H2O2. Here's the thing, bro. You can't have USA vendors, okay? USA vendors are just resellers, bro, because people in the United States cannot create counterfeits like people in China, okay? If you're making counterfeit goods in the United States, you are to federal prison. So nobody in the United States are making counterfeits, okay? So when you say USA vendors, you're just buying off a reseller much. I freaking love you for this, bro. Guys, I love you boys. You guys are my motivation to keep pumping out these videos, all right? So shout out to you guys. I love you guys too, bro. Love you boys. All right, let's see what other questions I got. I just bought a sweater hoodie using Superbuy from one of the trusted vendors. Hopefully it looks good. All right, bro, keep us updated, man. Let us know how it goes. I'm gonna go on my Instagram and see if there's any questions there. Okay, my boy Sam. Sam, the only question I'm considering reselling is how long is the wait from clicking purchase to actually getting the package to your doorstep from China to the United States? So to answer your question, it's gonna be 3 weeks on average. So just account for 3 weeks. All right, y'all boys, that's legit all the questions. I've answered as many questions as I can find, guys. Keep them coming. I'm gonna keep answering questions as long as you guys keep sending them, bro. Let's do it. Love y'all boys. I'll see y'all in the next video. Let me know what y'all want to see. All right, your comments do help me. I'll read every single one as you can see that we just did. So leave your comments. Tell me exactly what you want to see, what you want me to make, and I'll consider it, guys, because you know, I do get writer's block, you know. It's hard to just with ideas, but there's a desire that you want to, like on a video that you want to see, bro. You can give me a eureka moment and it can possibly be my next video and I'll shout you out for it. All right. Thank you, boys. See y'all in the next one. Peace out.